matter your political affiliation, what religious background you are from, or what your gender is, Remembrance Day used to be a day that was respected by all. We would all gather together on November 11th each year to honor the heroic men and women who have served and died in military conflicts in World War I and II. On this day, people across many different countries observe a moment of silence to reflect on the sacrifices made by our soldiers in the pursuit of peace and freedom. Symbolized by the red poppy flower, Remembrance Day serves as a reminder of the cost of war and the importance of preserving peace. Well, that used to be the case anyways, as we all used to share a mutual respect between one another, as we are in debt to these honorable men and women for the rest of our lives. And every single day, the respect we have for them seemingly is appearing to diminish. Have a look at this clip right here. This is York University PhD student who migrated to our country from a different country, who filmed herself screaming at a parade of marching veterans.
Fuck you! Oh. This is November 11th. I know, fuck them.
Now, we all know if this was a student who attended York University who shouted a message of support for the truckers involved in the Freedom Convoy, they would more than likely be kicked out of their school program and called a Nazi for the remainder of their life. So I ask you, the viewer, one question and one question only. What exactly is it that our veterans fought for this?
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਪਰ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ 'ਚ ਇੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ
I have many friends who are veterans, and right now they're grappling with a very tough question. What exactly is it that they fought for? They know that they serve to protect Canada, its people, and the values that define us. But right now, it feels like those values are under threat. Canada is being overwhelmed by waves of newcomers from all over the world, and instead of integrating into our culture, many seem to be rejecting our culture altogether. It's a reality that's left them feeling conflicted about the sacrifices they made for our country. Perhaps it's so when a wounded veteran gets a night out with their family to go enjoy a hockey game on Canadian soil, they get this. Or this. Well, it's very obvious that our culture has been completely taken over and hijacked, but let's go check in with a former veteran who has done 2 tours for our country. Let's see how he's treated on Remembrance Day.
Restaurant for a fucking minute. A 2-time war vet can't come into this restaurant and have a meal. Sorry, I'm unvaccinated. I'm a 2-time war vet, can't sit down in this restaurant and eat a meal with these people that are basically sitting on top of each other, having a great meal. Enjoy yourself, sir. What a nice Remembrance Day is. This really represents a really great thing. A 2-time war vet can't sit down in the Irving and have a meal. Private medical information?
We don't need your medical. You just need a piece of government ID and a proof of your vaccination.
That would be my medical information. I would be providing you with my medical. I can provide you with my war medals where I fought. Watch my friends get ripped into shreds so that you guys can refuse me a meal on Remembrance Day.
We're not refusing a meal. We just have
isn't that something? A man who was ready to go to war for us, go to the other side of the world, put his life on the line, and lose his brothers in the line of duty. But he isn't good enough to sit down in a restaurant and eat with the rest of us because he wouldn't do what the government wanted him to do with his body. Now let's go check in with another veteran.
You did a backdoor deal with Omar Kadar with not even stepping into the courtroom. You know, so again, my question is, what veterans were you talking about? Was it the ones that fought for the freedoms and values that you so proudly boast about, or was it the ones who fought against? Because honestly, Mr. Prime Minister, I was prepared to be injured in the line of duty when I joined the military. Nobody forced me to join the military. I was prepared to be killed in action. What I wasn't prepared for, Mr. Prime Minister, is Canada turning its back on me. So which veteran was it that you were talking about?
Thank you, sir. First of all, why are we still fighting against certain veterans groups in court? Because they are asking for more than we are able to give right now.
I think you get where I'm going with all of this. Veterans in our country are treated like second-class citizens. They are told that we do not have the resources to help them out with what it is that they need. This is being done to them all while they have to watch us get involved in every single foreign proxy war going on around the world right now, where we are spending millions of dollars every single day. I think I speak for most Canadians when I say I can't even recognize this country anymore. I don't even recognize most people living with the values that we Canadians once held together. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, as there will be many more coming out like this in the near future. Also, be sure to let me know how your experience was this year for Remembrance Day. Did you have a good one? Did you have a bad one? And what exactly did you do?